I'm at a Fireman's Hall. Right? Fireman's Hall, the museum. It's the Firefighters Museum, and on 2nd Street right here. I've been living in this city for 42 years almost, and I've never been here. It does have hours, like it's like Thursday through Saturday they're open. But you come in, donations only, and you take a look at all this cool stuff. That's a foam nozzle. Those are tools they use to get in the cars and the roofs. And there's a collapsible ladder. Some old style gas lamps. An old fire hydrant. They got cool stained glass. Some memory placards from firefighters who passed away in 1899. 1913. Ladders. And they have old-timey fire trucks. $1926. $1926 fire truck. Almost 100 years old. I got this. What is this? It's a 45-foot ladder. I guess he's connected there. 45 feet. Drive it back there. The old-fashioned fire buckets. There's a portrait. I guess that's the kitchen they use here. There's another 1854 horse-drawn cart. In this little section here, they talk about how segregation affected the fire department in Philadelphia. There's some old-time firefighter hats. This is pretty cool. This is a time capsule that was in a fire department, made in 1925. This is the cornerstone where all these items were placed. It's newspapers from that day, letters of the firefighters who were in that firehouse, pictures of them, business cards. And one of the things that they put in it was their original, it's a hemp hose. And this used to be, remember these things? I'm so old, these were a thing. You used to pull this down and the fire department would come. They used to have one in Allegheny Ave. Go on Allegheny near Our Lady Help of Christians. I always wanted to pull it, and I never did. But this is, you would pull that, and it would alert that thing, and they would get a firehouse. And then the bells would ring, and they would come down the brass pole. Old hats, old fire hydrant, old phone, some more picks, axe displays. And they're saying that they used to make these poles of wood, but then people they wouldn't slide properly, so they made them brass so people could slide. Now this is the one thing that I thought was really interesting. They have a whole section dedicated to 9/11. So, but here's a One of the fire trucks, part of the fire trucks that came to the rescue in 9/11. That's debris. Piece of steel from the World Trade Center. And then you go into the next room. There's a part of the Pentagon. That's from the Twin Towers. This is from Shanksville. This is a historical marker from a building that was on fire. This is from an top of an old firehouse. They were getting ready to destroy it, and a firefighter saved it. So just that stuff alone, you come in and see it, it's free. And here's patches. I mean, the 9/11 stuff, it's pretty crazy to see all that stuff in a 5-foot area. And there's a second floor. These are the mascots that each fire department used to have back in the day. 1910, that was a mascot. There's a big fire to 1963. Look how big that is. Oh my God. And on the second floor, I kind of tell you the history of the fire department. Ben Franklin, big contributor to firefighter, whatever. He wrote an editorial that was talking about fire departments. William Penn saw a big fire in England, and the way Philadelphia was designed was to prevent fires. That's why everyone has a house and a little yard. And these here are insurance markers for fire companies, so they know that you paid your fire insurance to put out the fire. These are the old-timey buckets. You used to pass the bucket, and that's a pipe from 1805. That's what they used to get the water from the Delaware River. Water. There's a hose. Another bucket. And they have firefighter jackets you could try on. I don't. Most firefighters aren't as fat as me, so. And these are fire hydrants from 1870, and this here was a fire hydrant. You would throw this at a fire and it would extinguish it. I guess it was some type of chemical. These more the insurance markers that they had. These are hats from the Philadelphia Fire Department. 1840 was the top hat. The leather hat was 1860. That's a fire hat from a fire helmet from 1973. I didn't take the time to read this comic, but look at these people. Tape wires, turpentine. He's boiling Coke. I don't know. Empty the end. Horrible people. Horrible people. Yeah. Oh, look at this. What we got here?
Four senior firefighters make up the crew.
Yeah, there we are, right? Riding the boat, protecting the city.
Get to the Independence from its land base in 3 minutes. Besides fighting fires, the Independence is used for water.
And this is a cake decoration from an anniversary of the William Penn Fire Hose Company from 1880.
Technology has made the firefighters
Cake decorations have gone downhill ever since. There's some badges.
currents and traffic on the river. Thermal imaging cameras spot fires and people in need of help.
It's a chief helmet from 1865.
Helps the Independence avoid obstacles in the water. The Independence responds to about 40 calls a year. And who knows, next time you're at the Philadelphia waterfront, you just might see the intrepid crew
Some more badges, parade ribbons. And I guess this is supposed to give you a feel of what it's like to be in a firehouse in a some helmets, there's an old-timey stove. What this is? I guess that's a refrigerator. Put the ice in there. All right. Get the ice box. That's what my grandmom always called it, the ice box. That's pretty cool. Some more firefighters from the past. It's pretty neat to think that you were a firefighter in 1910, or when's this from? 1905. This guy, 1905. Now he's in the museum. Remember forever. Pretty cool. And this was a fire that happened in 1910. All these gentlemen perished in a fire. A lot of guys, and the horses died, and there was one cop that passed away too. Top of the pole. See, there's a firehouse now that has a sliding board. Ben Franklin is a firefighter. There's some more of those insurance company badges. And apparently the letter A, see how this one's flat and then this guy's pointed, they meant certain things. Another fire helmet. They meant like, yeah, certain type of sewage or water, and these are all different ones that they had throughout the city. This is for Baltimore. Some of them are for Baltimore. But they're pretty neat looking. From what I heard, they're really valuable though. They're hard to collect. So I'd like to know what is this? I think on these things. Looks like it's a rail car because of the wheels. Some more firefighters from the past. There's a cape from a parade. Old fire bell. I can't believe they use big wooden pipes. That's crazy. Another fire company bell. This is a horse carriage. This is pretty neat. I saw this. These are helmets. There was a fire in 1953. Were in a chemical plant, and they had tin hats, and this is what happened to the fire. These firefighters actually survived, but look what those chemicals did to their helmets. There's some more over here. Crazy. Glass. Some fire horns. I have a quiz here. Should you call 911? Okay. My house is on fire. Yes. Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't call when you're late for a dentist appointment. And this is a Goodwill Fire Company headstone. R2-D2. I don't know what this is. It's a helmet. Stained glass. That's pretty neat looking. And these are helmet front pieces from 1832. Link. Wait, that can't be 1832. Why would Lincoln have a... Alright, that's what it says. 1871. Okay, I guess. Northern Liberties. Here's some more tools of the trade. And that's it. That's my tour of the Fireman Museum on 2nd Street. It's before Market, in between the Ben Franklin Bridge. I'll put a link of them in my description. But and this is what firefighters do in their time off. They play baseball, they're in bands, they're mummers. Mummers Parade was 2 days ago. I am still sore. But alright, that's it. Alright, so make sure you stop by this place. Give them a little donation, buy a t-shirt, help the guys out. Hit like and subscribe, and I will sail with you later. Oh, Brucifer, this was your suggestion. Thank you very much. This is one of the first ones I did. Thank you, Brucifer. Toodles.